Assalamu alaikum. We are going to start with 4.2 organizing data, and we have already completed 4.1 over here. You can get see it from the previous lecture as well. If you haven't looked at that, please look at that first, because if you don't know how to collect and classify data and analyze how the problems are and these graphs which I've explained in the last lecture, you won't be able to understand the current topic. So we are going to use the book, which is Cambridge Mathematics, Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Core and Extended Course Book, and its third edition. So today we are going to start with tally tables. So tallies are those little marks, these lines you can see, and they are used to keep a record of items. For example, if you have one item, you will mark one line. If you have four items, for instance, you will say 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you have five items, what you're going to do is you're going to cut it out. Now if I'll say make 10, so what you're going to do is make 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and then 5. This is 10 in tally, right? So this is basically used to how to make a tally table. So you can see this is a parking lot जिसके अंदर number of cars जो है किसी ने record किया है. अब now we can read white car. Number of cars कितनी white थी? This is 5. This is also 5 and 5 1 2 3. That's going to be 13 number of cars of white color. Then for red we can see 5 5 5 5. That is 20 and then 21. Similarly, the rest of them will be worked as follows. Okay, so now we have exercise 4.2 with us. Balsam threw a dice 50 times. So this is the 50 times उसने जो dice को throw किया और उसके बाद जो उसके score आए थे वो लिखता गया या लिखती गई या लिखती गई. So draw a tally table to organize her data. So let's just make a tally table over here. What we are going to do is we're going to make a table like this. Right, so we made this table and we are going to write stuff over here. अब हम लोगों ने इसको जो मैंने बनाया, अब हमें पता है एक dice जो है, a dice like this is how a dice somewhat looks like. So there are 1 here, 3 here, and let's say here it is 2. Okay, so this is a dice जिसके अंदर मुख्तलिफ जो है numbers लिखे होते हैं. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 जो कि possibility है इसके अंदर आने की. इसके अलावा इसकी कोई possibility नहीं है. And now we need to make a tally table to organize the data. We can see from the example over here what did they do is उन्होंने यहाँ पे एक जगह color लिखा. So now what we are going to write it, हम लोग उसका score है इसलिए हम score लिखेंगे, and यहाँ पर हम लोग number of cars लिखा हुआ है तो हम simply लिख सकते हैं number of throw, not number of throw, sorry, the guesses, or we can just simply write tally और फिर हम लोग यहाँ पर उसके total कर देंगे. ठीक है, that's what we are going to do this. So this is where we are going to write the score. Score is 1 2 3 4 5 or 6. This is where our tally is going to write, and here we are going to write the total number जो कि tally से हमारे पास आ रहा होगा. So let's go with another color. Okay, now let's just find all the ones. Underline all the ones. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So there are 8 ones. How about 2? We are going to underline them from the top. मतलब हम लोग ऊपर उसके underline नहीं कर रहे होंगे, above line कर रहे होंगे. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. I think yes, we are right, 12. Now for 3 we are going to cut them through in the between. 3, here is 3. Okay, and then there is another 3, 2 3 3 threes, 4 5 6 7. We got 7 threes, and about 4 we're going to circle them. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Yes. What about 5? For 5, let's highlight them. Okay. 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed another one. जब ये नजर आया 8. Right. So there are total 8. And for 6, the ones which are left over, 1, this whole line is complete. 2, this whole line is complete. 3, this whole line is complete. 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 total sexes. So this is how I go for the points जिनके अंदर मुझे इस तरह लिखना होता है, तो मैं उनमें highlight कर लेती हूँ using different ways, sometimes using underline or sometimes through upper line or sometimes through slide through, sometimes through the text, sometimes with another color. That's some ways to identify और actually उनको count करने का easy तरीका हो जाता है. Now we have to make 8. So how we are going to make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completed. 6, 7, 8. You cannot write it like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is incorrect. आप कभी भी एक नया start नहीं कर सकते unless आप एक cross ना कर दो उसको. ठीक है? So this is not allowed. Now next we have 12. For 12, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Similarly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And these are slanted lines like this. इनको सीधा नहीं बनाना, इनको slanted ही बनाना है. You can make them upright as well, but because आपकी book में इस तरह से बना हुआ है तो आप इसको इसी तरह बनाओ. But this is also done somewhere. If you will find इस तरह भी हो जाता है, this is acceptable as well, but because your book states, you can write it as it is. For question number 2, do a quick survey among your class to find out how many hours each person usually spend doing his or her own work. Draw your own tally table to record and organize your data. So this is something where your personal things is going to come and you are going to practice it on your own. You are basically going to ask the friends of yours that how many hours do you usually spend. So you are going to write hours over here. For example, they have 1, 2, and let's keep a deadline of 3. So that you are going to just have 1, 2, 3 hours, and then you are going to write tally over here. And for example, there are 7 students who says कि हमने 1 घंटा पढ़ते हैं. So this is how you are going to make it. This is 5. This first one is 5 and then 6, 7. For example, सिर्फ एक बच्चा है जो कि 3 hours पढ़ता है, तो you will write 1. एंड सिमिलरली अगर दो बच्चे ही हैं जो कि पढ़ते हैं 2 घंटे, तो यू विल राइट इट लाइक दिस. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, Faisal threw 2 dice together and 250 times and recorded the score he got using a tally table. Look at the tally table and answer the questions about it. So what he did, what Faisal basically threw the 2 dices. Now we don't have 1 dice, we have 2 dices to consider, and it threw it 250 times. Now we need to answer the questions. Which score occurred most often? We can easily see from the tally table that the most values is having with 7. So 7 is going to be the one score that is occurred most often. This is something जो हम लोग visually भी देख सकते हैं. Then which two scores occurred the least often? सबसे कम जो हमें नजर आ रहा है, एक हमें 2 नजर आ रहा है, this one, and एक हमें 12 नजर आ रहा है, क्योंकि सारे जो है वो इससे ज्यादा है. इसमें हमारे पास एक ब्लॉक है, इसमें भी एक ब्लॉक है, और अगर सबसे कम देखा जाए ना, सिर्फ सबसे कम तो वो 12 बनता है, और उससे 2 स्कोर्स गए तो हम लोग लिखेंगे 2 and 12. Why do you think Faisal left out the score of 1? Why did he left out the score of 1? उसने यहाँ पे 2 से शुरू किया, 1 क्यों नहीं लिखा? 1 इसलिए नहीं लिखा because he has 2 dice. he has. Why do you think he scored 6, 7 and 8 so many times? Okay, for this let's see हमारे पास 6, 7, 8 के क्या combination बन सकते हैं on a dice. You can either get 2 and then 6. You can either get 3 and 3. Oh, you can either get 2 and 4, sorry, because yeah, that's what makes it. And you can either get 2 on one dice, 4 on the other one, 3 on the one, and the 3 on the other one, and you can also get 6 through 1 and 5. So this there are three possibilities, 2 and 4. So there are multiple possibilities, 2 and 4, 3 and 3, 1 and 5 to get. Why do you think he scored 6, 7 and 8 them? Because there are three ways of getting 6, 7 और 8. We can, ये तो अभी हमने 6 के लिए देखा ना. अब अगर हम लोग 7 के लिए देखते हैं, उसके लिए भी 3 वेज बनते हैं. किस तरह से? 1, let me just write 1 and 6. 1 और 6 हो सकता है, 2 और 5 हो सकता है, 3 और 4 हो सकता है. For 8 we can either get 2 and 6, right? We can either get 4 and 4, or we can get 3, 5. So these are the possibilities जिसकी वजह से हम 6, 7, 8 हमारे पास 3 ways से आ सकते हैं. So this is where our exercise 4.2 comes to an end. I hope this was clear and easy to understand.